Welcome. Today's oxygen not included topic, ladders versus S-shaped digging. So recently the oxygen not included subreddit had a couple of threads discussing the benefits of digging in an S shape versus building a ladder. So I thought I'd set up a couple races to see if we could learn anything new. On the right, you'll see the timer, and I'll be putting up the finished times in pink. Above each tunnel, you'll see the stats of the duplicates, yellow for excavation, red for construction, and green for neither. All duplicants start out in a 5x5 room with 2 kilograms of oxygen per tile. To reach the finish line, dupes will have to get through 31 vertical tiles of igneous rock placed at the default sandbox density. The ladders will be made out of igneous rock. And in the interest of time, we're running this race in debug mode's super speed. I have provided some additional details for the stats of the duplicants used in these tests under the timer. Casting was tough and there was a lot of rejections. In the leftmost column, we have our telecommuting +0 digging duo because I totally forgot to include them with everyone else. They finish at 62 seconds, which is the same time as our +0 ladder duo. It did appear the ladder crew kept the second dupe a little more busy. We can see that our +7s ended up at a very similar time, so apparently construction and excavation are very important for ladder builders. Now they're going to take a nap because they're lazy. Totally not because I'm a slave driver. They end up napping for 28 seconds plus travel time. Our +3 ladder dupe barely missed getting his ladder done before he went to sleep. If he had stayed up a hair longer, he would have finished with a time in the low 80s. This is a fair amount longer than our +3 excavation duplicant, which was our first finisher, clean back at 59 seconds. So now the only two duplicates left are +0 solo duplicants, who are neck and neck. They've taken a nap, peed themselves, are running out of air, and things are getting dire. So much so that our ladder dupe decides to be a quitter with only 3 ladders left. It's important to note that at the time of their quitting, the 2 dupes were at the same depth. As we watch our racers succumb to the title of the game, what have we learned? Well, there doesn't seem to be too much of a difference between excavation and construction for our ladder dupes. 2 dupes are better than 1 and have enough downtime that it doesn't seem to matter if they're building ladders or digging in an S. Liquid in an S tunnel means a lot of mopping. We also see a huge benefit when going from +0 to +3 excavation, but not +3 to +7. I suspect this means access to oxygen is a really huge factor, and the faster diggers can make the best use of each breath. So let's see how gas is dispensed through our tunnels. In this video, I've made the entire tunnel vacuum, capped the entrance, and placed a single tile of oxygen there. I have my mouse over the S digging drywall finish line, and the information tab at the right is for the ladder tunnel. As you can see, the ladder tunnel is way more conducive to moving air, but it's still very slow. This was started in a vacuum, so what about a more realistic example? Here's 4 tunnels full of 2 kg per tile oxygen. One pair has a 500 gram CO2 packet racing down, and the other pair have a 500 gram hydrogen packet racing up. As you can see, the ladder tunnels take about half the time for the packet to travel through. The S-shaped tunnel does have an interesting property though. It can block gas movement with a tiny drop of liquid. So how fast can dupes climb the S tunnels? Well, I'll be sticking with ladders for anywhere they go frequently. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and get subscribed. Leave a comment down below with other topics you'd like to see covered. And if you see me on Reddit, say hello.